guys, it's your girl Diamonique, Diamo, and welcome back to my channel. So first things first, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, for this video, and get this video to at least 10-20 likes. Cause baby, I'm keeping up with the content. Like the content is coming out of me like they just be flowing. And I actually do, if y'all watched my Instagram story, I did, put an apology out. But for those who didn't see it or don't, follow my Instagram at the real Dominique. That's always in my about section. It's always in my intro. So all I gotta do is pause that intro, see it at the bottom corner, bottom right corner, bottom left, or go to my about section and just copy and paste. Like, it's not that hard. But anyways, I did say that I needed a break. I just said I want a break, or I did say like I'm not gonna be able to post content for y'all on last week Friday, and the reason doing is to mental health issues. So I was really feeling overwhelmed, really overwhelmed, very pressured and stuff like that. So I couldn't really like post or give you guys energetic content without feeling like I wanted to cry or scream or something in that sort. So I either, waited. I'd either wait like a few Fridays. Y'all would have to wait a few Fridays or just wait until I feel better. But I took 3 days away from everybody. So I took, I can't talk. I took, a couple of days. And by a couple, I didn't mean like one day. Like I wanted 3, but for some reason, I woke up and I just felt brand new and refreshed. So I was like, okay, let's get right back into it. Like, life don't stop. Let's get right back into it. So as y'all know, I'm better now. So I'm good. We Gucci. We are a-okay. We're getting there. So let's just get right into this video. So y'all know this is Meeting Fudge part 2. If y'all haven't seen one, pause this video so you like don't miss anything and just go watch Fudge part 1 and catch up, get your snacks, get your like tea, get your Zaza, edibles, weed, whatever you need to do. Watch this video and enjoy it, because I guarantee y'all it's about to be kiki. I guarantee, like, there is just no lies in there. So let's get into it. So I believe where I left off in part 1 was the McDonald's part. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below, but that's where I'm gonna start off. So let's just get into it. So I know I told y'all guys about McDonald's, you told me to order whatever I wanted. It got pretty deep and sentimental. Not sentimental, deep, pretty much deep. Life facts, life stories, why he doesn't keep friends, why he doesn't have friends. His friends backstabbed him, whatever the case is. And then I told him, he said he enjoyed hanging out with me. And I said, okay, I enjoyed hanging out with you on some real shit. I did. And he was like, think about, being more than friends. And I laughed it off and said I'll think about it, but I was not thinking about it, because boy. So got home, he's like, do you have a garbage disposal in your unit? And I was like, yeah, but I don't know if it's locked. If it's locked, then I'm gonna have to travel with it and go upstairs. And he's like, okay. So I just took it, and went to the disposal to check. Then I was like, thank God it's open. So I just threw it in there, went up to my mirror unit, took all my detox pills, and went to sleep. Woke up the next morning. Like I told y'all, we communicate on WhatsApp. So guess what it was? WhatsApp. So I woke up to the good morning, the regular good morning paragraphs, whatever. Um, he called me. Um, he wanted to automatically. I feel like if my memory serves, I feel like he wanted to make plans, right? Like to link up again. And I told him like when he dropped me off in his car that I'll let him know. So, I want to say a few weeks passed. It was consistently of me getting up, going outside, doing my workout routine. At this point, y'all, it was like he know, like if somebody has continuously seen where you work out and watched where you work out, they gonna know the route that you take to work out, so they go pass by there every single morning, and that's exactly what it was. So, um, went outside, worked out. He saw me. He honked me. Um, did my little workout, run whatever. Come back, saw him. He honked me. So it was a continuous thing of me like working out, same thing, walk past me, honk me, walk past me, honk me. And then now I know it's him because to tell you guys in part one, we were in the car or whatever, or it was, you know, VA when before we actually sat down together and like talked it out. Um, he told me if I ever heard a motorcycle or a car honking at me, to know it was him this whole entire time. And let's keep it real, let's keep it a buck. I have heard it, but like I never paid it no mind because at the end of the day, like I tell y'all, like it be grown ass folks with kids my age or kids with grandkids, and he's a grandpa at his age hollering at me, and we didn't care for that. So we kept it pushing. So a few weeks passed by, y'all. He wants to hang out again. So at this point, it's my birthday. So my birthday, week's coming up. So I had a hair appointment. So I went to my hair appointment. I went to my hair. Well, the lady at my hair appointment told me to come early because the braids that I had, y'all, if y'all seen the story time where it was the confusing little boy part 2, that was the day I came from my hair appointments. I had a hair appointment, that day, and she wanted me to come in early because she said the braids that I want is very long and she is going to need some support with it. And the lady that she had to support for my hair has a son that she's gonna pick up at a certain time, so I need to come in early enough so she gets that support, so I don't gotta stay late. But fun fact, y'all, I end up staying late regardless because two things. One, I got there really, really early, and support lady was nowhere to be found. Okay. Um, Two, she had other clients there prior to my appointment, even though I got there early, so I had to wait. And what am I saying? Two, it's actually, and three, I was being paused in between sessions of my hair, so I ended up staying there late. He ended up telling me, um, If you need anything during your hair appointment, just call or text. And um, Lord knows I did, but Lord knows, guys, all these glasses, we just can't function. We can function, but like it's just too much going on for me to actually think about picking up my phone right now and texting him and saying, "Yo, like, give me this, give me that, give me that." So I ended up packing these Portuguese biscuits. If you're Portuguese or you eat the biscuits, you'll know it's in the letter S and it has a little like drizzle dry cream in the middle and it's so freaking good. I ended up packing the whole case of those, and then I had money with me, so I was like, instead of bringing my water and telling her to put it in the fridge that she has for stuff for drinks that I don't know and I never seen, I have to pay for regardless. And she'll add it. I'm pretty sure she'll add it to my hair bill. I don't want it to be more than what it already was. So I made sure that before my hair appointment, I looked for a drink. I looked for a drink and I brought it with me. And the whole time she was doing my hair, I was sipping, eating, sipping, eating, sipping. So by a certain time came, I was out of snacks, I was hungry, I was tired, I was frustrated, I was great. Like at this point, y'all, I was ready to go home. I was hungry. So while she was doing someone else's hair, I checked my account. I was like, okay, I got money, stuff to do what I gotta do, and do more stuff after that too. So I was like, let me get a little grub in. And I wanted to make sure that where I was at, they delivered. So I made sure I asked, I checked, they said, yeah, they do. So the time I finished my hair, well, when I was almost done my hair, actually, no places were actually open except for Subway, which surprisingly I was confused. I'm like, Subway, like, Subway. Yeah, and I didn't want a Subway from close by for some reason. I wanted Subway somewhere near downtown. So, and tell me why. Tell me why, y'all. I got the actual sub, and it was empty as fuck. Like it was nothing in the damn sub that I ordered. Like I ordered was it meatball or no, it was pizza. I ordered pizza that day, and I said I didn't put extra of everything. Come like I don't want to like be full or whatever. I just ordered, my normal pizza, and I know how I get my pizza. So like when I get it, and I get it normally, like you can actually see that there's actual food in it for you to enjoy. I get it. It's empty. Ain't nothing there. So it's like they basically gave me, I asked for pizza. The pizza sub was almost done because customers were ordering it throughout the day, and they couldn't have the common courtesy to tell me that they're out of pizza sub. So instead, they give me a sandwich with 3 strips of pizza pieces, and the rest was full of condiments. Like, what the actual fuck? But I ate it anyways, and then I ordered cookies, so I'm just like, it's cool, it's whatever. Ate my little cookie, and let her finish my hair, and I was like, I'm like, put my food away. She can do my hair, and she's like, no, no, sweetie, eat, and I'll do your hair the same way. But let me tell you, it was the most uncomfortable feeling in the world to struggle eat while someone was doing your hair. And then she actually gave me a break when the after school kids started coming in to like get like the lineup or the cute little pom balls or whatever. So yeah. So following that day, I'm I'm trying to remember, y'all. So don't mind my little weird thinky faces, but I'm trying to remember if it happened before they. No, yeah, something did happen before my birthday. Before my birthday. So let's talk about the other little road trip we went on. So let's just remember I told you guys about my birthday. This happened before, the braiding birthday fiasco. So I'm gonna fill in the little gray area right there before my birthday. So keep up with me. Okay. Just keep the birthday thing in mind. The birthday braids, little whatever in mind. Okay, I should remembered. Okay. So before my prior, birthday hair appointment, whatever, getting ready for it, prepping for it. I did my eyebrows that day. I did my eyebrows. I was on fleeky, y'all. I didn't do my toes that day. I did my toes that day actually. I did it white, but I don't know, for some reason everyone using white at the nail parlor, so white just comes off so easily, unlike other colors. So yeah, so I came back from that day or list or whatever that came back, and I was that day was little weather girl told me that it was freezing outside. So my ass double bundled up. Like I double bundled up. Like I had sweat joggers, I had Timbs, and I had a really puffy jacket. Plus my waist trainers on. Cause I was prepared to walk. Cause it's not a long one. It's like a 10-20 minute walk from the nail parlor where I'm at. So I plan on walking. I'm taking the bus. So I step outside and it's blazing hot. Like it's hot to the point where like you could fry breakfast on the pavement and then come back later on and it gets super cold out of nowhere type shit. So I do my errands and I come back at a certain time because I believe that specific day also I did get like, my feminine products and stuff a that day. So I was ready to like call it a day, but then I'm just like, the night is so young and like I never go out anywhere. When I say I never go anywhere, like I never go anywhere. Like I do my errands, like I'm ready to chill, kick back, and relax. Like I never go anywhere, and that just shows that I probably don't have any friends. Cause like, bitch, if I had friends, like, in the era before the pandemic, I would be going out every single night. All I do is probably order like my favorite drink now is Chardonnay, and I kick back and relax and like watch a movie or something, and I'm cool with my own vibe. Period. So, so So what was this? So he texted me his usual text, and he was like, what are you doing? Are you free? What did you do for the day? I'm telling him my day, and he's like, do you want to go out? What are you in the mood for? What do you want to do? So I tell him off the bat, like, I'm in the mood for Chinese, y'all. Like, I'm in the mood for this bomb ass shrimp fried rice. I'm telling him about it. I had it since I was in middle school. It became something in my family that was traditional. We would go there every Sunday and order a big plate with the hot sauce and mix it up, and something it'll be big, and we all split it in a group, or everyone had the individual own, and we would have to share it, with my dad. So my stepdad, so he could taste it. And I was got mad, kind of, I gotta share my food. I'm actually hungry, bitch. But it's cool. So I was thinking about it. He was like, okay, he's like, let's go to it. Let's go. Let's drive. Let's go to it. So we go there. We don't go there. So I'll tell him, let's go there. Cool. He's like, do you know where it's at? So I'm like, I'm gonna freshen up. I don't want to go how I left the house. I actually want to like change and get presentable and go outside. Like, hello, like everyone see me in this dreadful tracksuit. We ain't going out no more. So I actually freshened up. I changed. I wore Uggs and my black Uggs, my black pants, my red bubble jacket, and a t-shirt underneath. Cause I didn't want to be too hot. Cause mind you, I just came out of a hot weather, so my mind is automatically expecting it to be hot when I go outside at night. Like The fuck. So I go outside. He tells me that he's downstairs. I said, okay, mind you, I don't see him every single day to the point where I'm memorizing his car and his license plate. We just go out there and like and like skip like I don't remember it. So literally when he comes out, he says outside, and I'm like I'm looking for it outside. Like damn, Tony talks that Vivian whatever TikTok with the whole neck shit. Like I'm looking like they like that. I can't find the car until he actually honks, and like, child, the Lord leads me to the car, and I actually go in the car and I sit in. And he's like, "You look nice," or whatever. Y'all, I get in the damn car. Tell me why we wearing the exact same damn color when I get in the car. Like we wearing the exact same damn color. Like I'm wearing my red bubble jacket, which to this I love that. I actually wanted the black, but they ran out of black, so I got the red, and I'm in love with the red to this day. Like I wear that every time I go outside. It will never get old. It keeps me the fuck warm, no matter what weather it is. As long as I have like my scarf, I'm Gucci, y'all. Like I'm fuck Gucci. So again, in the car, he's wearing. Remember when I don't think they have it anymore, but do y'all remember when was it Adidas had that tracksuit set, like the black, the green, and the red set, and every nigga was wearing that at school with the Champions backpack, or and the Nike, the clean white Nike shoes, or the black Air Forces, the white Air Forces, and they came to school looking so good. Child. He wore the red one, y'all. He wore the red one with the freaking gold tape, like the whole girl shit. So at this point, I feel like he was having a midlife crisis, because I know, watching TV growing up, like when grown men go through midlife crisis is whatever, and they feel old, like they try and jump into the our shit and try to wear our shit to feel young and youthful again. So I get in the car and he's like, okay, do you know where the directions are? And I'm like, let me check. And he's like, okay, while you checking, I gotta go get gas. So I'm like, okay, I'll sit in the car. I'll prepare myself. Like, if he told me I got this damn car and go get gas for him, I would tell him no. I don't care if he was buying me food. I would just take my ass back home, because, bitch, I order my own food. Put me on period and drink my Chardonnay. Don't fail me. So, thank the Lord, he did not tell me to get the gas. He did the gas. He pumped himself. He went to go did it. I showed directions. He comes back in the car and I tell him the address for the Chinese place. I tell him it's not a drive-through. It's a go in, dine in, and eat. He's like, do you want to dine in or do you want to come in the car and eat? And I'm like, honestly, I don't mind. Shit, I don't mind going in that store and dining in and like key. Like I don't mind that. Like I want to do some road trip and shit. So yeah, I don't mind that. You paying. I'ma eat. So let's do that. So we're driving and he's like, do you know if it's north? Do you know if it's south? Do you know if it's east? Do you know if it's west? And I'm looking and I'm just like, I go here all the time. I never pay attention to the actual location. All I pay attention to is my gut. So I never pay attention. I know where to go by bus, don't get me wrong. But like it doesn't actually say on the website or their dining page, if it's north or east. It just has the intersection to go to. And for someone that's a trucker and on the road every day, you're telling me you don't know where the fuck the route is or the intersection is. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go somewhere else. He's like, where do you want to go? And I'm like, like, mind you, I love Chinese food, but at this point, like, he don't know where to go. I don't know the route, so fuck it. We're going somewhere else. So I was like, where do you want to go? And I'm like, I don't really mean like Swiss Chalet. Like, he's dropping options. He's like Swiss Chalet. He's like Taco Bell. And I'm like, he's dropping all the foods there that has like majority of them have my allergies inside. And I'm like, I had to make like a whole PSA to him, like, boy, like I'm allergic to peanuts, bitch. I'm not trying to have you. I don't have my EpiPen on me. I don't need you trying to get me in danger. So, bitch, I'm allergic to peanuts. I don't need you driving me like to a location that has peanuts and it has different language and I can't read it and I eat it and you can't even stab me. You have to go through traffic at this time of night in the cold to the nearest hospital for them to pump me out and for you to stay there. Well, I'm freaking out. I'm praying to the Lord. How am I? Not how am I, or how am I get me through this? And you have to get me all the upstairs. Everyone's saving me with you. Like, no, that's not what we're not gonna do. So, basically, he's like, okay, I understand, I understand, I understand, I understand. I'm like, God, I'm like, okay, you understand. I'm thinking he's gonna tell me to learn something else too when he didn't tell me shit. I'm like, okay, I'm like, see, okay, you understand. And so that whole talk was like me explaining to him that I'm allergic to peanuts. This is what we're not gonna do. That's why I watch out everything I eat and I can't eat everywhere. So he says that he knows a really good Chinese restaurant that he eats when he goes out. And I'm like, is it good? Good. And he's like, yeah, it's pretty like good or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, okay, let's go to it. So the place he pulls up to, I know this place, you know, and by this place, I be like, I know it from like memory. Like some of those experiences were pretty traumatizing for me, and some of those things were pretty like downgraded on me. So like I know that. Thank God we didn't park in that place. We were just right beside it, to be honest. So we pull up, and he has a car. So I don't really know how it worked, but it has evolved over the years. So we went into the garage parking, and the garage parking felt like freaking -1. It felt like a whole butcher freezer, or a whole freezer itself downstairs. And we're walking, we're going in, and guys, it was Panda Express. I don't know if all Panda Express places are like this, but this one was just not it. So we go in and he's like, what do you want to order? You can order anything you want. He takes out of his Nike, you know, little Nike Adidas tracks with the red one and pulls out Wise 100s, y'all. And he's like, anything you want, it's on me. I'm like, are you gonna eat? He's like, no, I'm a vegetarian. So at this point, I'm just like, how you ring my cellular to invite me to eat with you, and I'm the only one that's going to end up eating? The fuck does that work? Please explain that to me. Like, how the fuck does that work? So I'm like, okay, I'm like, I never ate in this place before. Do you know, what's good? And he was like, I think he told me, but I don't remember. So I looked at the menu and I'm like, oh shit, orange chicken. I love orange chicken. He's like, you know what that is? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I ate it before. Like I've had it at different location spots, so I know what it is. So I want it. So I go up to the guy. The guy's like, what do you want? And I'm looking at him. I look at the menu and I'm like, okay, I want the plate with the noodles and the 2 meat kinds. Cause y'all know I love my meat. So I go up, I order orange chicken, and I'm like, let me try this sesame seed, honey. It was honey and sesame something. If y'all been to Panda Express, and y'all know what I'm trying to say, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I know it had honey and sesame seeds in it. So I thought it was not healthy. So I took it in, and then I took I want egg rolls too. I haven't had that shit in a long time, so I wanted that too. And then I want my pure life cold tea. So I bought that, and I'm like, are you not gonna order as well? And he's like, I was gonna order some like veggie rolls, you know. I'm like, how? I'm like, okay, okay, go like go ahead. And he ordered two, and I'm thinking, we're about to like get up and go eat in the car. This grown ass man finesses us sitting in the restaurant itself. So we go in, we like he's setting up. Oh, sorry, hold on. We end up sitting in the restaurant and we're eating. And I'm praying nobody troubles us or asks us to show shit because, quite frankly, we're not doing that today. So thank the Lord, don't ask us anything. So we sit in and we eat in, and I'm ready to like blah 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 like munch on my damn food, but like I eat my food and it's dry as fuck. Like it's dry as fuck. I don't looking like I have any hot sauce or anything to like spice that shit up. It's dry as fuck. The only thing that's good was the sesame chicken. So I'm like, I haven't ate all day. I ate for the day, but like I didn't have dinner, so I'm gonna just suck it up and eat it. I ate it, ate half my food. I'll put the chicken away, and then I decided to eat on the egg rolls. And guys, if you think the food was the problem, nah, not even problem. I think that was worse. The egg rolls were worse. Like it was dry as fuck. Like I'm putting the sauce on it, the sweet and sour sauce on it to eat it, and it's just like it ain't working. Like that didn't help me either. I'm like, shit, this food's dry as fuck, and I can't eat it no more. So he's getting calls from his own business that he has to put in orders for the following day. So he can't like he can work, and he's taking all the calls and he's answering all the audio requests and the voice info requests of orders, and he's playing them out loud for me to hear. I guess he don't care, or he trusts me enough to like, put the shit out there. But he is telling me that, oh Lord, I gotta get up and do the same thing I just did this morning. I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, like get your money and do your thing. And then all of a sudden, guys, it gets real deep again too. He told me about his past relationships this time, and to give it a sum up of the story itself, it was basically he got fucked over. Like he got fucked over, and then the person he was seeing, karma came back and fucked that girl up too. So they both end up looking stupid, and the person that got this shit ended up looking like a winner. That's what the story was. And he was like, "Are you ready to go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go. Like let's go. Let's go." I'm like, I want to bring the food with me, but I'm just like, do I want to wake up? Not wake up. Do I want to have this dry ass food for lunch as memory? No. So all I do is eat the fortune cookie. I read the fortune, and I don't think I have it here anymore because, quite frankly, that was a really good fortune. But one of them was just like, don't let your life stop you. And I was just like, this is what I need to hear right now. I was so adamant on it. So we come out of the car. We come out of the restaurant, and like when I say I got hit with the most randomest shit ever, like the randomest shit ever. He was like, would I kiss him right now? And I'm like, no. Like, I would not kiss you right now. And he was like, would you kiss me right now? And I was like, no. And he's like, not even like a little nooks. And I'm like, no, like, not even a little nooks. So we get in the car of his car, and guys, on this right now, I did not lead him on. I wear nothing provocative to give this guy the wrong signal that we were gonna be something. He's basically my mom's age, so oh, I'm gonna do that. Like straight up there. Um, Fourth of all, I never did any foreplay under the table. I'm eating the food. I didn't do none of that. Like none of that. Like none of it. Like I never did the whole like have the jacket upon me and like zip it down and show something. Like I never did any of that. Like none of that. Like I just came casual as fuck with my hair up, moisturized, put up, and a scrunchie. Like that's all. That's literally all I had. And then I had my outfit on. So like I don't understand where the mixed signals are coming from or where he felt like I did it, but there was no mixed sense at all. So we get in the car and all of a sudden he was just like, "Do you like sex?" And I'm like, "This is this is one of them conversations that you ask your woman, not someone who's trying to be your friend, like not someone that you trying to be friends with. Like no, like just no, like that's just really inappropriate and like no." But my girl was like, "Yeah, I like sex. Who doesn't like sex?" He's like okay, and then it gets really weird. It gets really weird. Like he's asking me if I'm sexually like bold and um would I let him eat me out? And I'm like, I where does I come from? Like, I where I come from? Like, me not even lead the arm. Me not even like, me not even cock out. So I'm not even doing the leg games. Them like, I'm not even doing anything to you. Like, literally, like I'm just minding my own business. I'm letting you talk, and you getting hard and nowhere. Like you getting turned on, no, and it's hard. No, he was getting turned on because like he was saying like a whole freaking lady, and like he had like I don't know if all boys do it too. I think it's the ones that like experiencing their first like arousing on. So like the whole like lady thing, and they keep closing their legs so you don't see the heart on. And I'm just like. And I look at him and I just died out there. I'm like, bitch, I didn't even say anything that was sexual. Like, what the fuck are you getting off of that? So he's asking a sexual question. He's like, are you? He's like, will you let me eat me out? Do you like head? And I'm like, yeah, I like head. Like, and it was a whole lot of. And then he was like, are you like a sexually bold person? Like, would you like? He's like. What did he tell me? He was like, "What are you one of those girls that would just tell me out of nowhere, or come out of nowhere to come eat you out, or just come fuck me?" And I'm just like, this is really awkward and uncomfortable for me, cause like, well, let me put it like into terms like this. I'm 22, y'all. Like, I am 22 years old. Like, I'm grown. So, like, sex should not be. Sex is an uncomfortable conversation to some people. It's just not with me. But, like, it's it gets weird when you're asking me these questions and you was half my age. Like you is my mama's age asking me my age these questions as if you trying to get it on and popping. And I'm looking at you like next case. Boom. Like I'm looking at you like you weird. Like what the fuck? Like what is you on? Is you on Molly? Is you on something? Cause I never said all that shit to you. So literally, I'm looking at him like he's weird, but I'm asking the question like a grown ass adult. Cause I ain't none to hide. Like me, how I am, and how I've taught myself, and how I've adjusted myself to anything sexual or explicit to the point where like I know what I'm gonna say. Like I'm not shy about, how do I put this? I'm sorry if none of my friends watch my channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not gonna be sorry for being grown, and I'm not gonna be sorry for saying how how I am as an individual. Like I'm grown. Like I'm just what the fuck I want to say. Okay, like just let me do my thing, okay? Let me just be grown. But let me put it in a classy manner and not get out in a ratchet, okay? I can express myself sexually and I can do it in a very classy manner, okay? I can do it, but I just told him in a very classy and comfy manner, and I feel like how I told him, he precipitated it as ooh, like oh, like like ooh, like you know what I'm saying, like that. But I just told him like, yes, I'm that bold. Like I will pick up the phone and call you and tell you to come get this coochie, or I'm not tell you where, bitch. Let's get it on and popping. Like what's so abnormal about that? Like, you want your partner, you'll come and tell them when you're on break, pull up outside. I don't get it on and popping in your car. Like, and that serious. And he was like, oh, you're gonna let me kiss you then too? And I'm like, no. No, like, no, like, not even, yo, like, not motherfucking even. So, like I like this because it's not funny to me now. I'm like, bitch, I'm so dumb and stupid. But guess what my ass did? I'm like, okay, if I kiss him, I'm gonna shut him up. But if I kiss him, he gonna want more. If I kiss him, I'm gonna shut him up. But the way I kiss, I know he gonna want more. So, don't look at me weird, y'all. But I regret it, and I never told anybody, like, about it. But we did now, y'all. We gonna confess. So he looked at, like, he was turning around like he got kicked in the nuts, but I knew at that very moment he had a hard on. So my dumb ass was like, okay. My dumb was like, I don't want to kiss you. He specifically said, one kiss. That was it. And he would never ask me for another one again. I should have realized because I know that saying. I've heard it so many times with so many people, and it ended up happening again. So no. But I was like, okay, if I give you one kiss, you'll shut the fuck up about it. I don't gotta hear about it no more. So I'm like, I don't want to give you an actual physical kiss. Can I give you like a pecky peck? And he was like, nah, I want to kiss, yo. And I'm like, no, because you already made me uncomfortable. You're not my type, and I don't want to be kissing my daddy. No offense, someone that looks like my daddy or someone that's like my daddy's age. But my ass kissed him, y'all. Like, not a full-on 10-minute kiss. Like a peck and a move. Like a peck and a move. Like a peck and a motherfucking move. Like, bitch, don't ask no more. And he was trying to pull my face back in. And I'm like, no. Like, you got your peck. Like, move the fuck on. And he was like, no. I was really trying to, like, kiss you, yo. And I'm just like, no. Like, a peck and that is it. Cherish that, memorize that, vivid that is it. That's all you're getting, like, point blank, period. So the whole ride home was so uncomfortable. Like, when I said I feel grossed out, y'all, I felt fucking grossed out. So we go in the car and it's windy. At this point, like, it's cold outside, y'all. So, like, literally, like, he parked the car a few blocks from the actual entrance. And the reason why is because I guess there was a kids party going on and there was nowhere to park. So there was no, so I just said, thank you for the food and the night. Take care and I'll see you. He's like, can I have a kiss before you leave? I'm like, boy, like, you already got your little peck. I'm not giving you no more. And he's like, can I get? He's like, why? And I'm like, man, I want I want to be so thug for a second and be like, hold on, it's falling out, y'all. I want to be like, man, I'm trying to give you no damn kiss. Like, fuck you talking about? I already gave you a damn pet, like, off my back, yo. Like, I wasn't so bad, but, like, at the moment, I was like, no. Like, I was so irritated. I was like, no, you got your kiss. Like, I'm trying to go home now. Like, let me go. And, like, I was trying to leave, and, like, the wind slammed at the door and flew me back inside. And he was like, see, that's the wind telling you, that you gotta give me a kiss. Boy, what? And then he's like, then what actually creeped me the fuck out, like just put me in shock for like a few minutes, was when he said like, he would actually lock me in his freaking car and totally like lock me in. Sorry guys. He would actually lock the door and lock me in until I gave him a full-on extra minute affectionate romantic ass kiss. That's when I said, yep, it's time to go. I don't want to see you anymore. Thank you for the you know, the little outings that we went on, the free food and stuff like that, but it's just done from here. Like, it's just done from there. So I get out, I feel the cold, I run inside, I totally said I'm gonna shower again. I'm like, I already showered before I left, so I just did my little thing, got my PJs, and just, you know, laid back. And I thought about what had transpired, and I was like, at this point, like, he crossed the line, yo. But like, there's no but. Like, he fully crossed the line. Like, we agreed to be friends. I know there was no NDP signed or anything, but like, it was a vocal agreement between the two of us. You suggested the friendship, I agreed on it without even saying it. So strictly platonic, like no sexual intercourse, no nothing, and whatever. So, you know, this was like the next day was Sunday. So I talked to him about it. I sent him a long voice note about how I felt, how he made me feel, don't do it again, and that I don't like him in that way, and that you know, I understand that he likes me and he has a crush on me, but like, if you can't control your feelings to the point where, you know, it's gonna be like an issue every time we hang out, then we don't need to hang out, nor do we need to conversate. Like, we need to take it a step back and, you know, wait till, you know, you get over me, or you move on and move forward with your life and with your new boo, your new girl, you know, whatever, before we be friends. And then he listened to the voice note. It was an hour. It was like a 4 to 8 minute voice note of me just explaining shit, how he made me uncomfortable and stuff like that. And he said he understood. He called me back saying he understood, etc. He understood, he understand, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. So I don't even know if we went out again, but I do remember he calls me. So after that hair appointment, whatever, like I told you all, the whole full prayer started to time, the following day, he called me and he seen my hair. Like, this was like one day after. You know how braiding is. When you braid the hair, you know, whatever you go see, your head hurts, your neck hurts, everything hurts, like, but the braids be the bomb.com. So he called me, he's like, you know what, braids really look good on you. He's complimenting me, you know, he's telling me how nice I look, and the whole other, I'm like, thank you, you know, whatever. He's like, does it hurt? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know what, braids look good on you. The next time you take them down, I'll pay for them. I'll pay for you to do it again. He's like, how much was it? I told him, he's like, I'll pay for you to get it done again. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Okay. Yada yada yada. We make plans to go out again. I don't know exactly where we went. Oh yeah, the library. Cause I told him I had to go to the library to go, drop some stuff off. So, and print some important documentations for work purposes, for things to go in order for me. So he decided to drop me off at the library, and he wanted to go out and go to LCBO and get like a whole bunch of liquor and turn up. And I was like, boo boo, turn up where? Like, you are the driver, I am the passenger. There is no way in hell I'm gonna risk my life for your irresponsible drinking and bringing me out on the road for me to lose my life. For what? For who? For nobody? No, like, no. Then he got inappropriate again. And I'm like, okay, at this point, one time I understand, you're feeling yourself a little bit, you're feeling kind of young, youthful, whatever. You don't know when the line is crossed. I've detailedly explained it to you accordingly, correctly, politically. Like, I've explained it in so many ways for you to understand. I even let you know that I do not have feelings for you. If I even told you myself, when I have feelings for somebody, and I precipitate them feelings as well, because I'm feeling them and they know I'm feeling me, so I precipitate those feelings right back. Like, I let them know. But I do not feel that way about you. I acknowledge you have feelings for me, but I don't precipitate them back because I don't feel you in that way and you're not my type. So he even asked what my type was, and I'm just like, well, I like them older, but not close to my dad's age. I just give an example. If I'm 22, you gotta be like 24. Either 2 years older than me or 1 year. That's it. The only exception I'm gonna make for a guy being the same age as me is if like he cute and he got like all the standards I'm looking for in a partner to carry on, etc. in life. So yeah. So I'm gonna edit this to us so much work. So I let him know on the phone what it is, and I guess he didn't like to hear that, because when my birthday rolled around and Christmas called around, he said he had a present for me and never delivered it to this day. Y'all, like, Christmas is gone, like, December is gone, January is gone, we're in February, like, we're gonna be in March literally by a blink of an eye. So yeah, that was it. Like, after I was like, I don't want to cuss you out, and I just told him what it was, and I had to get like really aggressive about it. I didn't wake up to no more good morning texts. I didn't wake up to no more inappropriate videos. No more videos, no more pictures of him turning up like he's young. I didn't wake up to no more selfies. I didn't wake up to no more no more no more like videos of inappropriate to what you're trying to do to me. No more random phone calls of him saying hi, just trying to stare at me and telling me not to smile because my smile is just something that turns him on. And so I keep a straight face when I'm talking to him. No more if you got a business, I'ma invest in you type shit. Like, I haven't heard from him. He's never called back. He's never texted. So at this point, let's just assume at this point, because we're gonna assume that he got a girlfriend. He eating that cuckoo like a young boy. I'm not getting it here. He's not getting it from me, so he go find it somewhere else. So he just doing his thing, and I can't say it because I don't really care. Like, do your thing, respect you, whatever. You offered and you left, so I just left you same place too. I didn't bother to text you. I didn't bother to call you because at this point, after the whole conversation, you just stay clear of me. So I just stay clear of you. I'm not forcing a bond that didn't happen naturally. Like, it really just happened that you cutting out my workout sessions to holler at me, and then I actually like give you the time of day and say, okay, let's let's bond. You give me wise advice, and I'm thinking I'm gonna take you as my older sugar daddy with the wise advice with the moolah too, and you make it into a sexual thing, and I'm just not with that. So you can't respect my space. You clearly did not respect my space, because if you did, we would still been talking, but you don't. So. But anyways, my butterflies, that is the end of this story time. I will see you guys literally, either next Friday or the Friday after that. Stay tuned. I love you guys, and make sure you guys go to my Instagram at Real Dominique. Watch my stories. You get this video up to 10 or 20 views, okay? One of them, two, nothing less, nothing under. Like it, comment, share with your friends, share with your family. You guys can do a whole review on it. I don't care. You guys can talk about it, kiki about it, make a mock out of it. I don't really care. It's honest over here. Like, I don't really care. No judge zone either, so whatever. You can also like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys, and take care. Bye.